Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you all coming over here to visit me in my little corner of YouTube. Guys, I just want to make a quick video. Yes, you know when I show this side of my dining room, I'm talking about prepping most of the time. So guys, I just want to encourage you guys. I think I talked about this about 2 months ago. I wanted to revisit the topic. I wanted to encourage you guys to go into, because this is spring cleaning still. A lot of people still doing their spring cleaning. A lot of people already did their spring cleaning. I'm still doing mine. Some would be filmed and some would not. But I want to encourage you guys to go into your preps. Make sure you check everything to make sure nothing have busted open, nothing really expired, nothing looks, the coloration still good, and just basically seeing everything that you have and what do you need to add to your list. So next time when you're out shopping or you get extra funds, you know what to stock up on. Y'all know my motto since I had my channel for the last year and a couple of months. My motto is to buy in twos. Because for one, you can stock up quick that way. I did that for the last 2 years. I went prepping crazy. I did a lot of prepping. I'm very proud of myself. But some things I overdid it. I overdid it. I'm not upset or anything, but I'm just saying I overdid it. And another thing too, not only you can stock up quick, but it helps you save money, especially when you find items on sale that you know you and your family is gonna eat and gonna drink. As a lot of you guys know that have been with me since I started my channel, and I came out the gate talking about nothing but strictly prepping for the last 2 years when I started. Y'all know this corner over here, this is my dining room. This corner was stacked to the rafters. But you can see that we have been drinking a lot of our drinks, eating a lot of our stuff, using a lot of our stuff, and you see the waters were stacked up. Well, I only got 1.5 case. I have other waters that I have showed you guys how I turned my coat closet in the living room. I still use for all our coats and jackets, but at the bottom, a lot of people don't know what to do with a lot of their bottom area and their top area in their closet. It's just a lot of junk they throw in there. Well, I made several videos showing you guys how I utilize my closet for the living room, not just for prepping, but I was still able to keep our coats and some other things in there, and it turned out great. At the top of my coat, where the coat racks are at the top, it was a lot of different non-perishable foods and different snacks and just different stuff up there that we, you know, it was good to stock up on, like different crackers. What did I have? I had ramen noodles. We had Oreo cookies. We like those honey graham crackers, all types of crackers, Oreos. We had a couple of packs of ramen. We had the Slim Jims. It's all kinds of stuff that I was able to utilize, because at the top of your closet, you know, the top row, you don't want to put nothing heavy. It was all lightweight items, and a lot of you guys know who have been with me that how I utilize that space. And then down at the bottom, one side of my closet was just for like other little stuff that we, you know, like our cleaning stuff, laundry stuff and stuff like that in one corner. Then over on the other side, I was able to put 8 cases of water. I think they was like 40. It's 40 count of 8. It was 8 cases, 40 counts. I was able to put 8 cases in there on the other side of the closet. So now I'm down to just 2 cases in that closet. So my goal would be getting the rest of those 2 cases, put them over here in the corner, because we will be drinking a lot of that for the spring and summer, because our waters and drinks and snacks and food is not just for, it's for prepping, because, you know, the inflation is out of control. Food shortages are still here and things like that. So we use a lot of our stuff too. If we're out for the day, we take drinks with us. We take snacks. If I'm at my mom's house, and I know usually I'm there all day, we take drinks and snacks and stuff like that too. So like I said, you guys see for yourself that all of this stuff was stacked, and we have been using our stuff. Now this right here, that Walmart box, remember that Walmart box, this is what a lot of our different condiments and different stuff in there that we use. It was behind my bedroom door. Well, you guys know I brung it in here because of that, water was going, you know, coming down in the walls. It never did leak out, but still, I just moved that from behind my bedroom door and brung it in here. So that's new, that's in here. And that's just all the condiments that I caught, I got last year. And we're still using a lot of that stuff out of there, as you can see too, because you remember that was full to the top. And then you see the little tote bags and stuff that I have. Y'all know it's different condiments in there too. And not just condiments, but different, like, you know, you can see on top we have our, well, I can show you. I'm standing here. I just redid this. That's why I didn't want to touch it. But we have like these right here. This is real good to have, the sour cream and onions. These are our favorite mashed potatoes from the Idaho. And guys, just to let you guys know, these are in vacuum seal bags, just in case you guys didn't know. Idaho put their potatoes in vacuum seal bags, so they would be perfectly fine. But I also put a lot of those inside of my mason jars. I have a video on that. That was real popular when I first started my channel. I vacuum seal some of them in my mason jars, but I also leave some of them inside of the bags. I would not be buying no more of those because we have over 20 bags and we don't need any more, and we have some already vacuum sealed. I have a lot of my teas. I have the teas separated. From some is in that bag, some is over here. We have some of these singles. These are the ones, when you see these like this, the spaghetti, these are the ones we catch at the store on sale. But I also have a huge big box. I have 2 huge big box from Sam's Club of the spaghetti that's in my coat closet up at the top. It was light, so I put that up there as well. A lot of the noodles is in there. Also, you see when I buy oils like this is from the regular store. That's from the regular store when I catch those on sale, because we use, when we do fry things, I use the oil at least 4 times and I'm done, and I use fresh oil. Plus, once about a time you couldn't find oil in the store, so when I see those, I stock up on. Also, you see these real big huge oils over here. Those is from Sam's Club. I only got 2. And like I said, a lot of the waters are gone because we drink. It's always good to have extra water on hand. For me being in an apartment, living in an apartment, I think I have did extremely good when it comes to a lot of stuff, because it is still kind of challenging to find places to put things, and water is gonna be king just like food. But for me to be able to fit 8 cases of 40-ounce water in my living room coat closet, and over here on this side, I always kept 8 cases over here. Also, I have another, the bottom of my pantry, I can fit 8, no, it's 1, 2, I think I can fit either 4 or 6 in the bottom of my pantry cases of water, but it have to be a 28 count or a 30 count, because I was going to use that space in my pantry for other non-perishable stuff. Like I was going to put flour, sugar. I have a basket with one with flour and the sugar, and one with the oils and different stuff like that. But I figured that I need as much water as I can get, and I just choose to put the cases of water. But only the 28 count or either 30 count can fit inside of the pantry. And like I said, 6 cases can fit in there at the bottom. So, and then also, you guys know, underneath my cabinet, I always was buying water, jugs of water too, to keep those extra. So I still think I did a good with a lot of stuff, because you guys know, like I said. So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to make sure you go through your preps, and not only it gives you a chance to organize, dust stuff off, make sure nothing busts, make sure nothing open, the coloration is still there. My crock pot is sitting over there because I'm in an apartment, don't have a lot of space. I utilize the space that I have, and I don't worry about the rest. So I set it over on that box, and on top of that box where you see the fresh clean towel set as well, because when I had somebody to come in here and do my bathroom, they had to do over the tub. One of the knobs was not working. I couldn't turn the cold water on, so they had to come in and do it because it was stripped. So when they came, I cover up. These are clean towels that I keep clean. I cover up everything because they don't know what's in this corner. I just cover up everything with these big, huge towels. So that's why that's sitting there. My crock pot, I don't have a lot of room. But when I get finished my pantry, I probably would be able to find some room. But if not, it'll stay there. And the box that it's sitting on, it has a big, huge thing of 25 pounds bag of Carolina rice I got from BJ's. That's what's in that box with a lot of bay leaves sitting on the top and at the bottom. I put bay leaves everywhere. Haven't had a problem. I put, matter of fact, over in the corner when I get to my, what is this? The little balcony area over here by the window. I noticed a couple of bugs. It's a couple of bugs I'm going to have my son to get. They're dead. But I put bay leaves all in the bottom of the bags, all around in the corner. Bay leaves is everywhere, even in my cabinet and even in my pantry. I'm a big advocate of bay leaves and keeping things clean and organized and stuff like that. So anyway, go through your stuff, write down what you have and what you need and what you do not need, because I noticed on certain items I went extremely, like, it was a lot. It was a lot that I went, like for instance, I'm going to tell you guys, barbecue sauce. Now this right here, I'm just showing you guys, this is something that I was up in my cabinet checking. Up in my cabinets, checking my dates, make sure nothing haven't, the packages haven't bust open, they not looking all crazy, and just organizing and just going and put fresh bay leaves in there. We're going to check all my mason jars, because I have the other side of my cabinet have mason jars that I did too. I made a video. Y'all can check that on my channel. I made a video when I did my mason jars. I have all types of stuff in my mason jar. We're going to do that another day on another video. And we're just going to be checking them. We're just going to be checking them, make sure they're good. Because it should be at least 2 years. Now we're just going to be checking them. But it's going to be in another video. Because right now I'm in the middle of organizing, cleaning, checking days. Make sure nothing ain't looking crazy, smelling crazy. Making sure what I need, what I don't need. Checking, just checking everything. Cleaning, wiping. And that's what I'm doing. So right here, what I'm doing now, because my son is at work and I'm at home. I'm not working today, so when I get finished with this stuff, I'm gonna get me something to eat and relax. But he's at work, and hopefully he'll be here in the next couple hours. But anyway, this stuff right here, even this stuff right here, I stacked up on a lot of different. It's all kinds of different packs. Like for instance, I buy in twos, because that way you will never run out of things. It all depends on how big your family is. If you have a medium-sized family, I said buy in fours. If you have a large family, buy in six, like 6, you know, but still it's consistent with buying in twos. But if it's a large family, buy 6 or 8. If it's a medium-sized family, I would say buy 4. If it's a small family like mine, buy in twos. If you can and you have the extra funds. My regular followers that have been here with me from day one, I mean for a long time, y'all know I only buy what we eat, and I don't buy anything else, because that's wasting money and time. You prep what you and your family eat, and also, guys, prep what you and your family go through a lot of. Like, for instance, because I hate when people shop stuff out and don't give you an example. I like to give out an example, and that's why I try to tell people, when you shop stuff out or say stuff on my comments, give an example of what you're talking about, so I can be clear and you can be clear. That way I can respond accordingly. But for instance, not only buy in twos because you can stock up quicker. Buy in twos because you would, in my opinion, would never run out of things. With the crazy inflation and food shortages, you don't have to worry about wrestling folks down, people staring at you or giving you the crazy eye, or staring at you all and looking at you crazy. And some people would say things, because I have heard people say things, not to me, thank God. They have said things to people that if they feel like they done got multiple of. Me, I feel like you should never say anything to anyone. It's their business. But when people start panic buying, which they just did a month or 2 ago, they're going to start again. Because these grocery stores, 1 minute you see stuff stock up and the next minute stuff is not stocked. That's what I see in my area. 1 minute, 1 month I go, some of my stores I go to is fully stocked and I'm happy, excited, I'm able to get what I need. Some months I go, it's very scarce. I don't like that feeling, so that's why buy in twos. Keep your pantry stocked up, keep your cabinet stocked up, keep your deep freezer. I got a video coming for that I already filmed. Hopefully I can get it out later on today or tomorrow, but you might see it before this one. But also keep your, I'm going back over again, keep your pantry stocked up, keep your cabinet stocked up, because some people, you can utilize your cabinets. We don't have a lot of dishes. We're a very small, you know, family. So keep your pantry stocked up, keep your cabinet stocked up, keep your deep freezer if you have a deep freezer. I feel like it's good to invest in a deep freezer. Mine's been two years and 4 months now. Best thing I ever did. I grew up off a deep freezer. I love a deep freezer. Yes, we all know we're not idiots. We all know if something happened, we're gonna lose everything. But for the last 2 years and a couple of months, it has been a lifesaver, because when you catch things on sale, like meat, you know, if the meat is decent price, I don't care if it's breakfast sausage, pork, beef, chicken, whatever. We are the chicken eating family over here. So when I see chicken, especially our Amish chicken, I stock up if I can. So it has been a lifesaver. Also, I keep the frozen vegetables in there, because if you can't get a hold of fresh vegetables, I like, my second pick is the frozen vegetables. If I can't get fresh, then my third pick is my canned vegetables, which y'all saw me the last 2 years too, going between Costco's and Sam's Club, mostly Sam's, and buying a lot of my vegetables in the can, because I like when we first started out, when the health crisis first started, a lot of this canned stuff was in 12s. Is like a case of 12. Now then they went down to a case of 8, and I think some of it's a case of 4 or either 6. But the prices have changed too. So I have all different types of vegetables you can think of in a can. We stocked up on that stuff the beginning of the health crisis, so we're good. And guess what? My dates is still, I have 2 years. But y'all know what canned goods can last more than after the date. But it still have 2 years from the date, and then it can last more years after. But yeah, that's my first choice, is either fresh vegetables and fruit, or my second is the frozen, which I have frozen in there in my deep freezer. And then cheese, you can freeze cheese. You can freeze pepperonis. I didn't know until I saw it on some of my other prepper channels. The pepperonis come out great. So cheese, pepperonis. I already knew about the bread, because my mother been freezing bread for years. And you can freeze the, I already said cheese. You can freeze the butter as well. But anyway, like I was saying, the example I'm going to give you guys, when I say buy in twos, especially when you know that you and your family, basically focus on what you and your family go through a lot of. We love barbecue sauce, because not only we put barbecue sauce on chicken, ribs, and that's on 2 things we put barbecue sauce on. And maybe, I guess, sometimes some of my family members will do like hot dogs. I'm not a hot dog person. I probably eat hot dogs maybe twice a year. I'm not a huge hot dog person. I never have been. But anyway, for instance, me and my son, we go through a lot of the orange juice. We go through a lot of my iced tea, that Gold Peak iced tea. We go through our lemonade. We go through our condiments, our favorite condiments. If you know your family members, certain condiments, y'all know y'all go through a lot. Stay stocked up on that stuff. A lot of sauces. We use sauces for a lot of different dishes. So we stay stocked up on our sauces. Seasonings. I love to have the options of different seasonings. I just got 2 new seasonings, well, to me, that I'm going to show you guys later on my community tab. So always stay focused on the community tab as well. You can go to my channel, Lifestyle with Lisa, and you can click on the community tab, and you can see a lot of stuff if you miss it, because sometimes you can miss it going down YouTube, you know. But anyway, also we like to have different choices with that. I bought a lot of sugar. I bought a lot of salt. I bought a lot of oil so far. A lot of those Idaho packets of, it's easy. It's a really easy, quick, they're delicious, but those are the only ones we like. The sour cream, and then it's another one, but I have not been able to find it in 2 years. But it's a quick, easy side dish. You can even eat the mashed potatoes by itself. It's really good, guys. You don't need them to boil your water. If you're gonna do 1 pack, boil a little bit of water, stir it up with your little whisk. real good. It comes out really good and fluffy. Also, if something happened, that's real good to put the hot water to, and y'all can eat off of that too. So when I go grocery shopping, I don't think just for now we have to eat, because we still have to eat for now. I think about if something happened prep wise too. Also, these little drinks right here, my son loved this stuff right here. He loves stuff like this. So when I see them on sale, they 2 for $3, 2 for $5, I try to get them if I can, because he likes stuff in his water. He drinks regular water. He just likes stuff in his water. Me, I don't like stuff in my water. I like regular old water. I like it either cold sometimes, or I like it room temperature. I just like regular old water. I tried all the stuff in my waters. I don't like it. It's just me. It's just me. But anyway, make sure you stay stocked up. If you go through a lot of butter, you go through a lot of cheese. We don't eat a whole lot of cheese, but certain dishes call for cheese, like our macaroni and cheese. When I make my 6 macaroni and cheese, when I make it, trust me, my family is coming when they know I make my macaroni and cheese. Then my son can eat a healthy portion, and then he looks for more the next day or whatever. But yeah, we go through cheese because you know, just for that. And then I put cheese on the cheeseburgers. It's certain dishes, but we don't eat a whole lot of cheese. But if you eat a lot of cheese, you can freeze it. You use a lot of butter, you can freeze it. Grits. We love our grits. I just bought some because everything that's going on. It's probably going to be hard. I don't know. It's going to probably be harder to find your oatmeal, your grits, your rice, stuff like that. If not, fine. Like I said, still buy in twos. Especially focus on those prep items and those items that you know you guys drink, eat, and go through weekly, daily, weekly, however you want to call, you know, do it. But yeah, just focus. So right now I'm just going through, I'm halfway done. I'm going through this stuff right here, certain stuff that I have bought that I know that I use. I have one of my little containers, one of these little clear container sets. This right here is good. I couldn't find this in my local store. I found this in the store that me and my niece went to 45 minutes away. So that's good to have. Also, I have started loving these onion and gravy packet. When you put anything like certain dishes in the oven or certain dishes in your crock pot, it tastes good. It tastes good. It tastes really, really good. So I always, you see a lot of these is in twos. This right here, I was kind of disappointed in my area. And in my area, I have a few different stores. I want to say in my area altogether, I have like at least 4 or 5 different stores. I can't find this in my area. I only can find this as you seasoning when I went to another location 45 minutes or an hour about a month ago. So I used one already when I just did the other day. I just did the roast beef the other day in a crock pot. I used one, then now I got one. But next time I go, I don't care what store I see them in, because I can't find them in none of the stores in this area. I'm going to buy 4 because I just can't find this. So now I just got the one. And this right here, I have not put any chicken in the crock pot yet. Y'all excuse my hands. You know, if my hands is ashy, my hands is usually ashy because I'm working in the kitchen. I'm constantly cleaning. I'm constantly wiping stuff down like I'm doing today, going through all the rest of my preps. And it was not filmed, just this right here, because it's just easier with some things to get it on out the way. Because I have other things I need to do, and I have a life, and there's other stuff going on behind the scenes. So anyway, it's only when I have my hands constantly in water, if I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, or doing something. It's just like this. So excuse me if it bothers you, because I know some people always got something to say, but it's only actually because I'm gonna have my hands in water because I'm finishing up cleaning and dusting and wiping stuff down. So, and then I have another one of these right here. I like to keep them. I like to keep this stuff organized, and they all fit in here too. Even if you can find something shaped like this little container at the Dollar Tree. This came in a set that I got from, okay, here it goes back here. Just want to keep that all together. Even if you can find like a little, it don't have to be clear. I like the clear or the gray. That's my first thing I go for, clear or gray. Then my next thing may be white or something like that. But anyway, it all fits because I usually have a ton of different seasonings and stuff in here. This stuff right here is really good. I got to clean my oven. I might film that, but I got to clean it. I used this over 10 years ago, and I remember it was so good. They have different packages like that when you put it in the oven or the crock pot. But I usually put mine in the oven this season like that. So I'm put those two together, and I finally found, y'all remember when I was telling y'all, I don't know if some of y'all really remember, I don't know how good people, it's not a shade, it's not like taking shots or anything, but I don't know how good y'all memory is. But you remember when I told you I was having a hard time? My store was always out, and I said, wow, people must really like the Shredded meatballs. So I have one pack, and next time I go back, I'm gonna probably get another one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one to the back, and then I'm gonna put these two as my chicken ones, because I don't use those that often, but they are really good. But yeah, just go ahead and check your preps, guys. I know it can be a lot, and you have to set a date aside to go through that stuff, but trust me, it's worth to go through to see what you have. Because like I said, like for instance, I'm gonna get back to the barbecue sauce. I bought barbecue. I'm happy that I did, because I bought them when they was on sale. I bought my barbecue sauce. I bought the ones that from my childhood that I like. My mom used to use the open pit. I bought those when it was on sale, so I kept those. They're still good, another 2 years. I bought this one right here is what I'm using today. I'm doing, because today is Friday, I'm doing chicken. I'm doing, we frying up some chicken because we haven't had none in a while. So I'm gonna fry up some chicken. I'm doing half plain chicken, and then I'm using this Sweet Baby Ray's, the sweet and spicy. We like this one. This one was on sale about a year ago. The dates are still good on here. The date is still good on here. I bought at least 8 of those, and by me going through my preps, I didn't even realize I had 8. So that's why it's good to write down what you have, what you need, and what you do not have, and go ahead and try to get that stuff together. And only, like I said, please only buy what you know you're going to use. These are real good right here. When I do my Salisbury steak in the crock pot, this is what I use as well. There's other stuff you can use, but that's what I use. I don't really know why I got this one all like that, because I don't usually I don't like my pork chops. When I do eat pork chops, which is we eat pork chops. I know it's not good for you, but we do like a good pork chop sandwich or pork chops on the side with some side dishes sometimes. We buy pork chops every 2 to 3 months. And I only like my pork chop fried. I don't like well, no, let me stop. I like my pork chop fried, and I like it in gravy. And that's the only kind of way I like pork chops. It's either smothered in gravy or fried. And usually, I haven't had that in a long time, so that do sound good. Smothering the onions in gravy, the pork chops. It's one of my mom dishes she used to make all the time, the smothered pork chops with just the seasoning, smother it down some gravy with some onions, honey. It's a good time, okay? And it brings back memories. And put my one little lonely one here. Then I got these right here, 2 of those. And y'all remember the first 2 years I started my prepping channel, people was going crazy over the Great Value pulled pork barbecue. Couldn't find them, but I found them last year. And we still haven't tried it, but I wanted to try them. And if I see them, if we like them, I'll buy more. Because this is a quick, easy, trying to see what is that. That's the beef stew. So I want to put that one over here. There's this one. Okay, I want to put this one right here. Yeah, I'm real organized, guys. I hate to makes my life a whole lot easier, so I put that one there. So yeah, this pulled pork is real good. If something ends up, that's just my bay leaves, guys. I don't have bugs, roaches, nothing like that. Thank God. Knock on, is that wood? No, it's not wood. Knock on my wall, that's wood. But anyway, superstitious kind of thing. You know, you know. So anyway, anything ever happen, it's a lot of different stuff they have in pouches. Not just pulled pork, but I heard this is real good. We got to hurry up and try it. The dates said 2024. But I just want to try it because if we like it, I want to get more. So, don't have a lot of stuff in the pack, but a few things we do have in the pack. Okay, and the only other things I remember getting too, guys, we're gonna probably use some of this. Guys, let me know down in the comment section. Was your household the kind of household when you grew up? Did y'all buy Kool-Aid and make Kool-Aid? Like that is like, listen, that's back in the day. I'm talking about 80s, 90s, 2000s. I guess some people still drink. If you still drink Kool-Aid, let me know. But Kool-Aid was one of our jams, honey. Me and my siblings and cousins and neighborhood kids, we love us some good Kool-Aid. So I got this last year. Kool-Aid used to be real cheap. I guess they okay now, but Kool-Aid used to be super cheap. So I just got a couple of grapes, orange, lemonade. I think my son, because I bought all of them in threes. I think my son got one. Then I got the lemonade, pink lemonade. I just got some of my favorites. I still missing one or two of my favorites. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and probably use some of these because I thought this would be good too for my son can, you know, put some stuff in his water. And like I said, we like lemonade. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a special jug for my lemonade. Something from Walmart, nothing fancy. Walmart, Target, wherever I can find it. Nothing fancy. And we're going to be making up these, we're going to be making up some of our Kool-Aid. And if you do like Kool-Aid and remember Kool-Aid from your childhood or whatever, let me know what was your flavors. So anyway, you see my bay leaves again. But anyway, I just wanted to do this right here. And I'm getting ready to put this back up in the cabinets. Stuff like this is perfect for to put stuff like this in. And I only set that up there so I can remember to grab it. It's easy to grab when we get ready to make it, because we're going to be making some Kool-Aid this summer, and I got to get some more seasoning packs. And the only other thing I got to do right now, guys, and I'll be done, I got to get my stool, because y'all know I'm short. Well, y'all probably don't know. Y'all never see me, but I'm short. I'm like 5'2", 5'3". So anyway, I got to get up here, see what I have, because y'all know I got gaps. And you remember when I showed y'all all my cabinets. Matter of fact, I can show you right here. I do have gaps because we've been using our stuff. We've been eating and using it. So you see, it's gaps. Not a whole ton of lot, but it's definitely gaps. So we got to get up. Well, I went through all this stuff already. And on this shelf is all my seasonings going back. Different seasonings going back. And then this is just some of our stuff we use every day. Then we got more condiments and stuff up there. So I went through all that stuff. So this is the only cabinet that I have left. I only have this row and that row up here to go through, because those are stuff that we use as well. So yeah, guys, make sure you check your preps. I'm using these glasses for something. I'm not going to tell you guys because I'm going to film it. And this is just the stuff that's sitting on the counter for now. Can't wait to get it off my counter. And you see what I mean when I said when I use grease, I already used this grease twice. I used this grease twice already. I'm using it again for my chicken. I'm frying up all the chicken, and some going to be plain chicken and some is going to be barbecue chicken. And after I use it, because that'll be, I would like to use my grease 4 times and I'm done. And so I'll be throwing that out and putting new, you know, have new grease over here. This is my what is that? I got that from BJ's. I have been using some. You don't need a lot. I do it when I'm using my vegetables and stuff. But this is the olive oil. I like this brand. So yeah, I've been using it, to believe it or not, I've been using it for this year and last year, but you just don't need a lot. So yeah. So yeah, guys, just want to let you know, make sure you check your preps, go through everything, write things down. They have that feature, everybody have a feature on their phones now that it can tell you, basically, it would tell you, basically you can write down your groceries list or write down what you need, because that's what I use. I use my phone now. I used to back in the day, write it on a piece of paper, but now I just put it in my phone when I get done, what I need, what I don't need, and I don't need a lot. But definitely, one of the things I'm going to start back up on, I don't have none of the beef broth and the vegetable broth and the chicken. Those is why I like to keep, but I can already tell you I don't have no vegetable broth and no beef broth, so those will be the only ones that I stock up on. The chicken seems to be good so far, so I just got to go get my stool, but the chicken seems to be good. It's just the beef broth and the vegetables. And then get up here and check this stuff right here. So, okay, guys, I know this video was long. I didn't intend for it to be long, but I just thought it was a good message to put out there, because I know it's a lot of work to do, but you have to go through your preps. You have to go wipe stuff off, dust stuff off, organize, check and see what you have, what you don't have. Because like I said, I didn't realize I have so much of barbecue sauce, and I didn't realize I have so much of the packs of that mashed potatoes in the pack, the Idaho mashed potatoes. And I found extra sugar, I found extra salt, which is fine. That's all part of prepping. But what I'm saying, I just want to know what I have and what I don't have, what I need and what I don't need. And I like to make sure I focus on the things that I know we go through a lot of. So I see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Okay, guys? Love you. Bye-bye.